Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. This is an audio test, audio and visual test, using Restream as a platform, but using OBS to stream directly to YouTube. Now I'm going to record this, we're going to upload this right now live, and then we're going to see how the quality transitions. Now I've noticed if you're using the free version of Restream, it comes out a bit blurred, a bit faded. It has to do with I'm guessing the upload codecs. How everything is kind of coming up buffered or muddled. I guess the right terminology would be the encoding itself. It gets a little bit delayed. I usually set when I record my videos and I upload them, I actually export them through Filmora Wondershare at a higher rate so that it comes out a little bit better. Now I did do a video test stream last night using Streamlabs OBS, and it came out very clear. Now I'm using a fresh install of OBS, but using a few tips and tricks that I found through some other YouTubers. I'm actually cropping the video from Restream to use it here, so I can still have guests come on just like here. I now have my cell phone set up as a nice little overview. There might be a little delay here. I think that has to do with we're using Epoch Cam right now. But I want to test other guests coming on here. Now, I cannot use more than one instance of my webcam because obviously that's going to overtax the computer. So I don't want to do that. So we're going to try a couple other things here, okay? Yeah, it's still coming out a little bit blurry. I'm trying to fix that. But the important thing is, if this works correctly, excuse me, if this works correctly, this could be a nice viable option because I've used Restream for a few streams already, and it's come out very fuzzy, very blurry. You can check out those videos on my channel. That was the Ghostbusters stream we did back on this past Friday. Ghostbusters stream talking about the HasLab Proton Pack, the Spengler Pack, and the future of it. Now, there's a little bit of latency going on with my phone. That could just be my phone itself. I'm going to check a few things here very quickly. See what we can do about that. Just want to make sure my phone is on Wi-Fi. It could be the fact that this feed has to go to Restream for the camera, so that could be taking up that could be causing a little bit of bogging down. So I'm just going to check a few things here. Now, we are on Wi-Fi. I'm actually going to switch Wi-Fi to 2G, and we'll see if that helps it out anymore. Go back to Epoch Cam because this is where we're using. We're actually using Epoch Cam, a virtual camera for. Let's go to. Okay, hold on 1 second. It's trying to connect. Let's go back to the other Wi-Fi. Now, there is an option to use a USB cord. I'm just trying a few things here. If anyone pops into chat, this is just a test stream. This is just a simple test stream right now. There we go. It actually timed itself out. So we're going to try this again. There we go. I'm going to have to close this out and then we'll relaunch. Again, this is just a simple test we were trying to do, working out a few bugs, hopefully for a stream this week. Allow. Okay. Now I will just simply add it on. It's coming out a little fuzzy. I'm going to have to work on a few options, as it were. I'll try with the USB option. Once again, this is just a test that's going on right now. You can hear a little bit of a reverb coming off my cell phone speaker. But just doing a little quick test here. Hopefully this is working out. I should actually pull up YouTube to see if anyone is responding in chat. Let's pull that up. So yeah, it looks like we do have people in chat. Guys, do me a favor. A little bit of a reverb coming off my. I want you guys to do me a favor. I want someone to come on live right now, just to do a chat, just to do a test here. Is there anyone that would be willing to come on live? And we'll throw the link in the description. I'm just doing a quick test. I just need someone to come on live, even if it's just for a couple minutes. I'm trying to do a little test here. Now, are you guys able to hear me perfectly fine? Ricardo says, we can see you, Dave. But guys, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? If you guys can hear me, click on the link. Hey, Mirage. Okay, looks like we got somebody in the chat. Let's pull them up. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Now, anybody in the chat, can you hear both of us fine? Okay, Mirage says yes. I'm getting a hand wave. There is a little bit of a 30-second delay, which I'm going to change. Can everybody hear us perfectly fine? This is just a test.
Sorry, I was switching my headphones. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm just doing a quick test here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Lick says they can hear us. Anyone else in chat? Rolando, Mirage, Ricardo, anyone else? Can you hear us perfectly fine?
Not only is it a week of wisdom, it's a week
of... I don't know if you heard me, LeBron. Past couple streams I've done with Restream, I've noticed the videos getting very blurry, very fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my attempt at coming out with a very clear picture, so that after the stream is completely uploaded, everything's nice and clear. It's kind of a version. Is basically what I'm doing is OBS. Have you used OBS yet?
No, I'm not yet.
Okay, OBS basically looks like a broadcast software. Okay, we got someone else coming up here. I'll bring them on in just a second. OBS is basically looks like studio software. Okay, like you get your little sound bars going across, showing you volume and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. We got Ricardo. So yeah, I'm just doing a little test stream. Basically, what I did was, if you ever use StreamYard, right? If you ever use StreamYard or Restream, basically you get your side panels and everything. What I'm doing is I'm cropping the center screen parts. Okay? Usually what everyone sees on YouTube, I'm cropping that out of the control board and doing a window capture through OBS. So I'm actually streaming through OBS and I'm not even using Restream. I'm just using Restream so we can have multiple guests on.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's a bit of a cheat, and I'm going to do a video. I actually found this from a 2-year-old video by a guy named Michael Fire something Jr. He does a lot of tech videos, does some tech streams. So I figured, okay, this is a 2-year-old video. Is this still going to work? So, but yeah, apparently it does. I'm going to do kind of well, I don't want to say dumbed down, but basically a dumbed down version. Because a lot of these tech guys, when they do videos, they over-explain it.
Yeah.
That you, me, and everyone else might not get. So I'm going to be doing a video basically kind of regurgitating that information, but to a simplified way so that, one of my biggest things was I'm always trying to upgrade my videos, my streams.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Ricardo, can you hear us, Ricardo? Don't know if he can hear us, but I'm always trying to improve the quality of my streams. First couple of years, I kept buying new webcams, trying to step it
Yeah.
up. Well, when I recorded my videos, when I pre-recorded my videos, it wasn't necessarily the webcams that were the issue. One big thing is having plenty of light. That's a good thing. Because if I start turning lights off, okay, my ring light is off. I'll turn my background lights off. Okay, everything gets kind of a little bit fuzzier now. Less quality.
Yeah.
So turn my lights back on, and it's better quality now. It looks a little bit clearer, a little bit more crisper. So lights are a big thing. But I kept trying to do different webcams, trying to step it up.
Yeah.
And I really didn't notice, some slight changes in each camera. I've even had my cell phone. You know, I have when I do my videos for unboxes, I have this little mount that I just clip on the
Yeah.
side of my bookcase right here, and I'll tilt my phone so it can record my desk. So with that, with my cell phone, yeah, I get a little bit better quality, but then when you upload, it still gets that fuzziness. The trick of it all is I use a program called Filmora Wondershare. There's plenty of other programs out there, by the way. DaVinci Resolve. These are some like overhyped. I shouldn't say overhyped, but over technical platforms. What
Yeah.
happens is basically you have to trick YouTube. What I do is I change my resolution as if it was a 4K video, even though this is not 4K. This is 1080p that I
Yeah.
recorded, but YouTube doesn't know that. So if you export your video at the 4K resolution, which is 3840 by 2160, YouTube sees that resolution like, oh, it says that this is 3840 by 2160. This is 4K. Let's go ahead and process it as if it was 4K. So by the time it's compressed and uploaded, it basically comes out at your HD 1080 quality. So it doesn't get kind of downgraded. We kind of say, oh, we're a VIP. We're not really VIP. We pay regular price for those tickets. But
Yeah.
it's fooled into thinking. So if you go back to my channel and check out some of my oldest videos, compare the
Yeah.
video quality of that to some of my most recent ones that I've done, like the DC Multiverse. You'll see.
Hey, I'm testing something out. You can still see me, right?
You're frozen. I can still hear you, but you're frozen.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to see if I could read the chat.
Okay. Yeah, because what'll happen is when you're reading the chat, your camera isn't being displayed at that time, so it's going to hold on to the last
Okay.
picture, and now we can see you live again. So yeah, when you're doing that
Okay.
multiple devices, sometimes what I'll do is, if I like say there was a short time when my computer was completely kaput, I
Yeah.
would use my phone as my camera, and I might have a tablet pulling up the YouTube chat so I could still see what's going on in chat as a secondary device.
Yeah, I never tried to use my phone to read the chat before, so I mean, do live and chat at the same time on my phone. So.
I technically have 3 screens right now.
Oh,
So that's another thing. If you, I'm not saying get 3 screens, but if you have another device, like I will, you can take a box, put it on your desk, have a tablet, even if it's like an old tablet, anything that can pull up YouTube. You pull up
yeah,
your YouTube chat, and you can just read your chat right on that device. You don't have to have any kind of a fancy setup. And honestly, these extra monitors, my one
yeah,
monitor, my center monitor, I've had for about 2.5, almost 3 years. Okay. The other 2 monitors were sitting in my brother's basement for about 6 or 7 years. So it's not like, hey, he's spending money buying monitors. No, I got some used monitors. My brother was just like, they're collecting dust. Here, take them. So I did. You know.
yeah, yeah. I usually use just my laptop and stuff, but I haven't done lives that much.
And don't mind my eyes allergies. I was at a friend's house for half of the Super Bowl, and well, their dog hair and cat hair got into my eyes more so than my own cats do, so a little puffy. But I wanted to see if this works. It's capturing sound. It's capturing your sound, And from what YouTube looks like, it looks like it's coming out pretty clear. Now I'm gonna wait. Well, I'm gonna end the stream in about a minute here. But what I'm gonna do is
Okay.
I'm gonna, because after you, okay, when you record a stream or when you're live streaming, after you're done with that, YouTube takes that video and then it basically uploads it again. It kind of processes it over so that it's part of your library then. So there might
Yeah.
be some degradation, but I'm trying to see if I can get that, because whenever you look at your device, it looks like a real crisp picture. But then by the time it's transmitted over, it can look a little bit faded.
Yeah.
You know, it's that
Yeah. I got
compression
what
that
you
they
mean.
use. Because believe it or not, bigger channels, like when I say big channels, I'm talking like the people who have 100,000 subscribers or more. They get a higher priority compression than us.
Yeah.
Okay, even if you get to the point where you're monetized, it's still going to take you to get 50,000, maybe 50,000 or so subscribers before you start hitting that sweet spot, which is the VP9 compression. Rest of us are on basically the average compression. That's why a lot of videos just look kind of fuzzy. But I found through
Yeah.
a couple, there's like 2 or 3 YouTubers I found who said upscale or change your, if you're exporting using uh, software. If you're exporting using software, change it up so when you export it is when you, okay, I'm saving the file and I'm going to go ahead and I'm saving the file from my editing software that I'm using, and I'm saving it, and I'm going to set it to 3840 by 2160, which is 4K resolution.
Yeah.
I mean, um, do I think taking it to 8K would make it look 4K on YouTube? No. And honestly, a lot of people say, should you have a 4K monitor? No. How many people are going to have a 4K monitor? You're
I
only
don't.
you're only going to see true 4K imaging if you have a 4K TV or if you have a 4K monitoring device. Okay? I
Yeah.
mean, you can get a friggin' DSLR camera, and even that, you can have the best video ever, but if you're not watching it on 4K display, you're not going to see that difference, that high quality. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get the basic HD. You know, I just don't want to look fuzzy. Like
Yeah.
if you're on a Zoom call, this is kind of how you look. That fuzziness. I want something that's a little bit crisper, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, one of the big things from what I've done my research is sound quality. If it sounds like somebody's cutting out every 3 seconds, nobody's going to want to stick around and watch that video, right?
Yeah.
If someone is, if someone has like choppy, like pixelated, like if you ever looked at a video and you see like little pixels, square blocks, when you see that all the time, you're not going to want to sit there and watch that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, those are 2 big things. I mean, like myself, my Yeti microphone kept shorting out on me. It kept shorting out, even when I got a new microphone right now. But when I got that new microphone while I'm recording the unbox of it, it was shorting out on here.
That's weird.
So the video, in fact, the video I released earlier today, was on this, and there's actually a portion where you can hear me say, "Hey, this is Dave from the future." Uh, Again, the mic shorted out on me, and this is what I'm actually saying during this point in the video. So I mean, it's little things. I mean, you want to sound clear. Um, when I was researching this microphone, by the way, funny story, is I'm going through all these videos, and about maybe a third of the videos are people who sound very echo. They sound like this poor sound quality. Sounds like they're at the other side of the room, wherever their microphone or sound was being captured from.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna go to? Are you gonna go to someone where you can hear them? You can actually hear them talking through the microphone. It's nice and clear and crisp. Or are you gonna talk to someone who either sounds like they're on a static mic that there's 20, 30 feet away? If it sounds like they're an echo, or it sounds like they're not even using a microphone, are you gonna buy a microphone from that person? Are you gonna
No, I
follow
probably wouldn't.
the recommendation, right? It's like, if you go somewhere and you wanting to buy like let's say you want to get a new truck, a new pickup, right? Are you going to go up to some guy who wearing a 3-piece suit, $1,000 shoes, looking all GQ, GQ, or are you gonna go to like your best buddy who he does construction or he does freight or does whatever? You're gonna go someone and ask them for their thoughts on that. What's a good truck, or what trucks have you used in the past? I'm looking for a new truck. What's good? You're gonna go to your
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big deal. But I want to thank you for coming on.
Oh, no
And
worries, dude.
I want to do a quick test. Thank you for popping in. And yeah, this looks like it's gonna work. And I'm gonna do a video sometime this week, basically breaking down what I did. Because
Okay.
the guy in question, he spent about, I don't know, like 25 minutes going over 20 to 25 minutes, and it's basically not even a 5 minute process. So, but OBS is. I also want to do a video on OBS. It's not very complicated. Colbane uses it for his streams. A lot
Yeah.
of people use it for your streams. You can use it to record. And you ever see like on some streams you'll see like there's a video that plays, like stream starting soon, and then you suddenly
Yeah. Yeah.
to
Like Kenobi does.
yeah, you see that, and then you see them maybe doing the main talking, right? And then you
Yeah.
see something else. You see them; those are called scenes, and this you can manage and set it up yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can add other stuff to it. Like I have this setup where I can stream from my Xbox. I can pull my video content from
Yeah.
from my Xbox, and I could put it right on the screen itself. I could have my camera sitting on top of my Xbox image. It's not. I'm going to say it's not that complicated, but for someone who hasn't done it, it's a little bit spooky. It's a little bit scary. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have something coming soon. But I just want to wrap the stream up. I want to thank you for popping in real quick, helping me.
Oh, no worries, dude.
And you have yourself a great night, and we'll talk soon.
All right. You too, man.
Okay.
See ya. Bye.